So far, I don't think any game has benefited more from the Switch 2 hardware than Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. That was a game when it came out had glaring issues, and a lot of them, don't get me wrong, are still there. The areas themselves are pretty bland. There's not a lot of great scenery or set pieces in the game, but overall, the biggest sentiment towards that game was the performance. There's moments where it would dip down well below 30 frames a second, but now it's running at 60 flawlessly, and it generally makes the game feel really completely different. You know, it looks much better with some upscale textures, and it just goes to show you that in this age of video games where we're always aiming for 4K and aiming for this, I still am under the big belief I would much rather play a game that doesn't look as good, that runs at a stable 60 frames per second, than playing Breath of the Wild and playing Tears of the Kingdom now at a solid 60 frames per second. It really makes an enormous difference to those games in terms of the overall gameplay. So it's one of the things hopefully will become the normal on Switch 2 is games that are set at 60 frames per second. I would gladly look at that as my standard and then start worrying about resolution and graphics. Just give me 60 frames a second and I'm good.